Literally the moment we've all been waiting for one of the OG athletes of BUFFBUNNY collection, and that is the Halloween/fall collaboration with Miss Halloween Queen, Kara Corey and BUFFBUNNY collection. There is nothing more iconic than this happening right now with this amazing human, Miss Kara, and like a week after her birthday, like it's just too perfect. And with the year she's had, I mean, for those who follow her and know of her journey and, you know, what this year has consisted of, like, I just am so happy for her with the way that the year has been working out for her and the decisions she's made for her and her happiness, and just this collaboration coming, you know, near the end of the year and with everything going on. Like, I don't know, but it just gets me so in my feels and just incredibly, I just can't use another word than like happy and proud of her that I am. And I am so honored to be one of few who get to review this incredible collection, try it on for the world to see before it's accessible to the world to have. And I am just so honored to know Kara, be friends with her, and to spend all the time that I do get to spend with her, you know, when we do see each other in person, and just to know her on a personal level is truly an honor in itself. And so this all just kind of ties it together, and I just couldn't be, again, more happy and more excited for an incredible human as her. And so, Kara, if you're watching this, congratulations. I miss you dearly. I love you so much, and I am just, let me say it one more time, so happy for you. It's truly incredible to see this all happening. And I remember when I got the email for this collaboration, and even when I saw a close friend story posted, the silhouette of the person, I was like, that is Kara, you know, like that is Kara. And I knew, and I sent her a screenshot, and she's like, I wanted to tell you. And, you know, she just kind of confirmed even before I got the email that it was her collaboration. And just finding out, like, I literally, like, I have the text messages and everything. When I figured out that it was her, I was like, yes, 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 yes. And then when I got the email from BUFFBUNNY collection, immediately she and I got on a phone call to just talk about everything, you know, the pieces, the colors, the inspo behind things, and what was coming, and all that. And it's just so cool to see it here physically in my hands. And it really lights me up to hear like the process and how much fun it's been, and the fact that she's put so much hard work into this over the last 2 years. And it's not my story to tell as to, you know, how everything came to be and all that. I only got some information to just give me some context, but I'm sure in her video, the behind the design, which I still have to watch, like I need to watch everything, to be honest with you, because I feel like I just haven't had the moment to, and I want to be a part of the whole thing, just like you guys. So I'll let her videos tell a story behind everything, but even just me hearing the stories behind some of these pieces, the colors and the whole collection, it really is like a wow moment that is just so special. So with that being said though, although I'm so happy for my dear friend, and I'm so just excited about this collection in general because of the people behind it and the meaning behind it and everything like that, I also will always make sure to give you guys my 110% honesty as to how I feel about things. So don't get it twisted. Although I am so happy for Kara, I will continue to give you guys the reviews that you guys always look forward to see here on my channel. And with that, I honestly just feel like there's a little bit of extra pressure for this review too, to be like A1, like not in a way that it needs to be all positive, but like it needs to be thorough. It needs to be like, you know, really good details, really honest and all that stuff. Like I feel like there's just like another level of how good this needs to be, because the queen of reviews, Kara herself, it's her collaboration, you know what I mean? And it's like I said, an iconic collaboration that everyone knew would come at some point, and it's like, holy shit, it's here. So yeah, just like no pressure or anything. I do feel like it's like, you know, let's give the real 101 here. So anyways, I just want to say that although I have all this personal love and excitement and happiness towards this collection, I will still be 110% honest as to how I feel about things and what I think of things and all that stuff. So without further ado, let's get into the iconic 7 collaboration of BUFFBUNNY collection and Kara Corey. This is probably one of the first collections, I believe, where it's been a lot of dark tones. And like there's some pops of color in there obviously, but it's mostly a lot of dark. And also, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like this is one of the best fall collections we've seen since the Rebel collection. I feel like a lot of people felt a little hit and miss with the, last few fall collections. So I feel like this one really is like, holy shit, one, it's huge, like massive collection. And two, I feel like really hitting some really good pieces that we all need for the fall, but also just in general, like functionality wise. I understand we're all about the aesthetics for sure, but I do think that adding in some functionality in there is another thing that's very important to see in collections periodically, at least, if not in all of them. And I know, and I can see the shift happening with BUFFBUNNY collection. So I really do love kind of what we're seeing here. And yeah, I think there's a lot of excitement around this, not just because it's Kara Corey, but also because it's a lot of dark colors for those who do like the dark colors, and it's very fall with, the cloud pieces in there, the first ever denim piece, the mini game changer backpack. Like there's just, I think, a lot of great things in this collection. And I think that's what makes everyone so excited about it, since like I honestly haven't seen this much excitement over anything in regards to fall wise since the Rebel collection. So I do think, huge kudos to BUFFBUNNY collection and Kara for really nailing that with this collection and the timing of it. And I do foresee this one being one of those where a lot of things will sell out quickly, specifically for my girls who love the darker pieces and the pieces functionality wise that are coming out. So really excited to dive into that. The color palette is what you see here on the screen. So as you can see, like I said, a lot of darker tones with the black, the dark blues, the dark grays, the little bit of a dark purple. We have a dark red in there. We have one bright wrath red, which I think is really pretty. It's almost like a pinky red. And obviously with like Halloween, like blood and stuff, like I feel like it's like a perfect red to just kind of insert in there. And then we do have some white and some ivory. I mean, iconic staples. And we also have one print actually as well. That one is the Dahlia print, and I got this right on my live. It is a flower. So we have that as well. And then overall, we do have a good variety of fabrics. We have Newbury, we have butter, we have Elysium, and then we also have the fine ribbed, which we saw in the most updated Material Girl ribbed material. So I will be going over that. And overall, I just love the variety. And Kara even told me this herself, that like when she was planning out this collaboration, she wanted to make sure that there was something for every body, including the BTC. So we love that. And also, I just think there's a good mixture of, again, what I said earlier, the aesthetic pieces and also the functional pieces, which are also still aesthetic, but you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like there's a really good variety in this collection. So really excited to dive into everything. There are definitely like a few things that I'm like, not for me, just not for me. But I think, as I say, for every single collection, there's always going to be a few things that's just not for you and your taste, your body type, your preferences, and that's a-okay. That's the point in all these collections, having that variety is to accommodate for different people and different tastes. Same with the overall just theme of collections. Like, it might not be for you. Like Dream House was totally for the bright girls and the big pattern girls. This one's going to be for more like the chill girls. Then we got the naked collection that was more of the like nudes, right? So as I always say, don't feel pressured to buy from every single collection. Truly buy based on what you feel is your preference and something that you're going to reach out for, because at the end of the day, you're spending your hard-earned money. So buying something because of the hype or because, whatever, like, spend it wisely, right? And make sure that it's something that is something that you're really excited about and is going to bring you joy and stuff. And I know it sounds so crazy to say that over like clothing, but like for real, like it's true. So let's get into the tops. Oh no, just kidding. We're going to start with the bottoms. So we are going to start with the ROSA leggings. So this is that Dahlia print that I was talking about earlier. That is basically a flower. Immediately, a lot of people kind of thought like, the Emerge sets that we saw a little bit ago. not a little bit ago, like a while ago actually, but instantly you kind of think about the Emerge sets, but it is different because it doesn't have the same finish, and you can tell that it is more of a floral finish instead. Something else that I noticed is I feel like depending on the light, you kind of see a little bit of that envy green in there. And again, I haven't watched anyone's videos. I typically don't watch anyone's videos before I film my own, just so that I have my own opinion about things. But anyways, I do feel that when you see the light hit it, you do see a little bit of that envy green in the flower, which I think is really cool. At first I thought it was like a black on black or like a dark gray on black kind of situation, but it definitely, I'm not crazy, but I do see some green. So anyways, I feel like I see that. I'm going to stick to that because I do think like, and we have some bright lights on right now, so I do feel like you can see it. But anyways, she did do this on a ROSA legging, and I kind of am glad that we're not seeing a legacy legging. Like I love my legacy leggings, obviously. They're like one of my favorite. I think they're like my #1 favorite like Newbury fabric legging. But we do see her very, very often, where the ROSA legging, I feel like we used to see her when she first came out because she was the OG Newbury fabric launched legging. But, you know, over time, that butterfly seam on the legacy is just taking over. And so I really do love that we are seeing the ROSA legging only for the Newbury fabric. The biggest difference between the ROSA legging and the legacy, other than the back seam, is that the ROSA actually has no seams all around it on the side here. So that is something different that you'll notice, is that the legacy legging has the seam going on down on the side where the ROSA does not. And just like a little bit more basic, you know, like I do love the butt contouring here that's happening. Obviously the front seam is like literally dead for like almost all the leggings, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, the side seam, there is none of that for the ROSA. And so I do think it's a nice kind of like more simpler legging for sure, especially if you get the plain colors. But yeah, I always love like a subtle print. Like I love my loud for sure, but it is nice to have a little bit more of a subtle one, you know, just to kind of throw in there. So the ROSA leggings, there are no changes to them other than we do have one single print in there. It is printed on white. Well, it's kind of like a green. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, I think we have a bit of a green because it kind of looks like a sea foam almost. So definitely when you stretch it out a little too far, you do see that green underneath. So just keep that in mind if that's something that bothers you. You know, we do see this sometimes on other prints where it's printed on white. So just keep that in mind with your sizing, is that you don't want to go down too small where you're going to be stretching the fabric out a lot. But I will be having some clips on here with me doing my, you know, deadlift test that I always do to see what it looks like when you stretch out the fabric. I am wearing my size small in these and I love the size small. I never really change my size for the ROSA leggings. So yeah, that is everything on the ROSA leggings. In regards to my thoughts when it comes to the colors, we'll be seeing a few different versions. We'll be seeing Vanity, which is a really, really dark purple. It's like a purple, like a really dark purple here. Obviously, we'll have color comparisons in the free PDF. I also forgot to add that in the beginning, but obviously, as always, I have my free PDF that's usually almost 200 pages and it's completely free. It has all the measurements, all the color comparisons for myself and other athletes that I do credit in there accordingly. Has some of my quick notes and thoughts in there when it comes to sizing. And it's just literally the most iconic free PDF that everyone looks forward to, because it's just like a quick reference for what you need. And it's a very complimentary to the way I share my videos, because I already make these hella long. And so the PDF is a nice way to kind of like add more detail without adding more time to these videos. So if you guys are looking for some close-up photos with measurements, comparisons with similar pieces and stuff like that, and some flat lays, all of that is in the free PDF that you guys can download down in the description box, as well as the pinned comments. So please, please, please make sure to pause this video, download that PDF, and then come back, because I do film this video in the order of the PDF as well. So it makes it really easy for you to follow along as you're watching this. And I even have a little shopping list in there so you can kind of check things off, see what I would buy, all that good stuff. So anyways, if you guys want to see comparisons of colors and pieces side by side, you guys can find them all in there. But so anyways, that went like so left field, but that is the Vanity color. And then we have Nebula, which is a dark blue that we've seen in the past. And then we have Onyx Black, which is obviously black. We have the Black Dahlia, or yeah, Dahlia? I'm not sure, but you guys all know what I'm talking about. And then we have Wrath Red as well in the ROSA leggings. These are 26-inch inseam, and they are a light to medium compression. I do find that the ROSAs are a little bit less compressive than the Legacy leggings for sure, but I still stick to my same size small in both of them. And then these are considered a medium to high rise as well. As some of you guys may have noticed, in the last collection, they did add a rise chart, which I'll have on here on the screen, and that is just showing the different rises of the leggings. Honestly, for me, even the high rise comes up like really high because I'm just such a short torso body. So I think it definitely varies depending on your body, but it is nice that they added a little bit of an additional guide when it comes to the rise of bottoms. So that is everything on the ROSA legging. Next up, we have the SINFUL legging. So this one I know is going to be for one person or the other, and that is it. Mainly because of this waistband here. So we have definitely seen this elastic waistband situation in a few different bottoms for Buff Bunny collection. And you guys know I'm not crazy for them, mostly because of the lack of tummy control that is in this style of legging, and also just like what it does because it's an elastic, and like what it does to like most of the body fat that I carry in my midsection. However, I will say that I was pleasantly surprised by this legging of how much it didn't bother me or make me feel self-conscious, given the things that typically I would experience with a legging like this. And I don't know the reasoning of it. Maybe it's the darker color, maybe it's just like the perfect amount of compression in the elastic waistband, maybe it's that it's a little thicker than you traditionally see. Like, I'm really not sure. But I really didn't mind her as much as I typically would mind these bottoms. I will say the sizing is probably going to be the most like confusing thing for most of you guys, which I'll get into in a second. But let's look at the detail quickly. I love the butt seams here, the way that they did a lot of this like kind of heart contouring on a lot of the leggings. You'll notice this as I continue to show all the bottoms, but they did this little bit of a heart contouring on a lot of things. And previously with other companies that have done this like heart contour situation, it's looked a little cheesy and a little like monkey butt like, but I think they really nailed how much of a heart they put on these leggings in this collection. And I thought it was very complimentary to the glutes. And I also find that like, yeah, my glutes definitely looked great in these. So I do like that. And so just wanted to kind of point that out, that detailing is very significant in a lot of the pieces that we're seeing in this collection. And then with that being said, we also have the rubber Buff Bunny collection logo all across, repeating on the waistband here. And I do find that this is a little thicker than some waistbands that you would see like just by a smidgen, not by a lot. There's no front seam either. They're very stretchy and they have a great performance fabric to them as well. So if you are, you know, sweating or, you know, jumping around, like they're definitely going to stay in place. They're going to be sweat wicking. So overall functionality wise, I would say they are great. Now, the biggest thing, like I had mentioned, is that there is definitely no tummy control to these. If anything, it is going to accentuate, you know, your lower belly a little bit more. You know, you might get a little bit of what I like to call the muffin top, the spillage happening in the waist, depending on how much body fat you carry. I found though that with the sizing that I do prefer, like I didn't feel like it was that bad, honestly, for me. So that's just something that I want to be honest about. If that's something that is going to be something you're self-conscious about or something that you are going to be particular about, then you might want to skip out on these. But for those who do like this style, let's get into kind of like the sizing situation. So they have made note that you want to size down one full size for these leggings, given that the waistband actually fits a little bit bigger than like, I guess the other size, you know, small that you would get in leggings. However, the legging part should fit good. So basically you're sizing down due to the gapping that you get in the waistband. So this is actually kind of perfect for me because I feel like I always struggle sometimes where I love the way that leggings fit throughout the leg, but I find that the waistband sometimes can be a little too tight. And so sometimes I just deal with it and I let the waistband roll. I let the spillage happen in the, you know, midsection or whatever. So the fact that the waistband was actually a little bit bigger than the rest of the leg part, for me, I was like, I actually like that. So I'm not sure how that happened or why it is the way that it is. Obviously they did note it. So just keep that in mind, is that you would want to go down a size typically for this legging. But for me, I actually liked the small still because the leg fit perfectly. And so did the waistband because of this, you know, quote unquote issue there is in regards to sizing. So the waistband wasn't too tight. It was literally perfect. The throughout the leg fit perfectly as well. And so while it was recommended to size down, I actually still liked the way that the size small fit on me. Now, with the extra small, I don't even know the last time I wore an extra small legging, but they did fit me too, which is so crazy. Still fit nice in the legs. It definitely was a little bit tighter. However, the waistband was tighter as well. And this is when, or this size I should say specifically, is when the waistband gave me what a typical elastic waistband would give me, and what a legging that, you know, I was kind of torn between a small and medium because of the waistband, but then the leg would fit like, you know what I mean? So the extra small technically did fit, but the problems that I typically have with, you know, not being able to decide between a small and a medium were solved due to the sizing discrepancies that they have noted for this legging. So I personally liked sticking to the small because of that. So if you're someone like me where literally the legging is sometimes perfect, but then the waist is a little bit too tight, I would stick to your typical size. However, if you're like, no, I want it to fit like exactly like how, you know, my smalls typically fit, then you would go a full size down. And you'll see the differences when I'm, you know, putting up the clips here, and you guys can kind of see for yourself. And I'll point out the things that I noticed, but even, you know, putting them side by side and like having the small versus the extra small, it's definitely not a huge difference in the waistband, but it is enough of a difference for sure where you would notice it. I'm trying to show you guys here, but you can see this is how much extra there is in the small versus the extra small here. And so, yeah, that's the one thing to just keep in mind, is that it's more so the recommendation of the sizing down part more so is so that you don't get the gapping in the waistband. I think the biggest concern that I am thinking about though is like, if you were an extra small, will there be a extra small? You know what I mean? Like, I don't think they're adding that, or at least from what I see noted here, double extra small will be the smallest size. So, ooh, correction. If you are sizes extra small to small, should size down. If you are size medium to extra large, true to size. But still, that's still going back to what I was just saying here, that if you were an extra small normally, I mean, obviously you could go into extra small, but if you were a double extra small already, you wouldn't really have an option to size down. So that's the only thing that I was thinking about. But I mean, I've never really seen a triple XS in a lot of companies, so I feel like that'd be, you know, a little bit of a challenge for sure. But anyways, overall, it's a high rise. We have the V waist happening in the back, or the V glute contouring, I should say. And then no front seam, mesh detailing. Mesh detailing? No, there's not. That's a typo, I think. It is made of a nylon and spandex blend. We have it as 75% nylon and 25% lycra. And like I said, I do feel that it's a great sweat wicking material. It's stretchy. No camel toe, which is amazing. So it's not quite Elysium, I would say, but it is like a performance fabric for sure. So overall, I would say functionally, it's a great legging. However, aesthetically, if you are concerned about the lower tummy or the waist situation spillage, then these leggings will not be for you. You can definitely hide it by wearing a sweater, a longer shirt, whatever that might be, but just something to keep in mind. But overall, I do love the tone on tone, and just like the color Lust is very, very pretty. This is the new color Lust. And honestly, my nails kind of match perfectly, which I didn't do intentionally. I just was into this color for my nails for the fall. But it does look like, it's kind of like a maroon brownish kind of thing, but it's a very beautiful color. It will also be coming out in Envy Green as well as Onyx Black. I don't have anything Envy Green, so I won't be able to show you guys like side by side with anything, but I do know that in the color comparisons that I included in the PDF, credit from Kara, I did put an Envy Green up there, but that is definitely a pretty color. So that is everything on the Sinful legging. I also want to, so sorry, not everything, but I do also want to show you guys just what a small of the Sinful legging looks like in comparison to a small of the Rosa legging, to really give you guys perspective. But that's like a significant difference, you know what I mean? Like that's a lot. So just wanted to show you guys that's literally why they're recommending to size down a full size for the waistband, for sizes double XS to small. And this is literally why. Like, look at that. That's a huge, huge difference. And another thing that I wanted to talk about too, just because I know that this was a question, was the rolling situation of the elastic. So I actually did not find that it rolled a whole lot with the smalls, where the extra smalls definitely did. So just kind of think about that. Again, I can't reiterate this enough. Whenever I have leggings where the small is just a little snug in the waistband, but I go with it anyways because I like the way it fits my leggings, you will not experience that with the SINFUL leggings because the waistband is just a smidge bigger than what your typical small would be like. One thing I am noticing though is that there is this little bit of like a wave happening situation back here, and I don't know if that's because of the elastics or what, but I get a little nervous about it for sure because I have had a whole elastic situation happen back in the Dream House collection. So I don't see anything happening with the elastics right now, but I just do notice a little bit of a waving happening in both of the extra small and the small. And so just, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that means, but I only see it in the back, but I do want to point that out. And then when I do take them off, I will say they kind of stay like a little bent like this for a little bit. And then obviously it goes back to normal. So just a heads up, that's kind of something that I noticed when I was wearing them. But overall, when I'm actually wearing them, I don't find, again, that the smalls roll or fold nearly as much as the extra small. So that is everything for the SINFUL legging. Next is a legging that we've seen before, and a legging that made the whole introduction to the butter fabric, and that is the corset legging. So we are seeing her come back again in this collection, which is obviously so perfect. Like, you know, corset, I actually don't know how that ties into Halloween, to be honest with you, but something about it just definitely gave me like Halloween vibes. But I'm not, now that I think about it, I'm not really sure how that correlates whatsoever. So anyways, carry on. But yeah, we do have the corset leggings coming back, and there are some changes that I definitely noticed and the team has noted down. So I'm going to read that for you guys. So they did open up the top of the waistband and increase the grading on larger sizes to give more grading on the back rise in butter fabric. So I definitely think that the opening on the top seam has been incredible to see. You can see when I'm wearing the Cake Collection black corset leggings versus this Journey Dark Brown corset leggings, the new ones, you can see just where it sits on my midsection that like you don't get as much spillage, and these size smalls as my other, like, is in my black size smalls. Oh, actually these are medium. Interesting. Interesting. Why did I do that? Now I'm gonna go have to find my medium corset leggings, and I will insert a clip here to compare mediums to mediums because I think these are smalls. So sorry, GABFAM. You know, we just got back from Europe and back into the swing of things, so I'm just not 100% on it. But I'm gonna insert a clip once I actually compare the medium to a medium and not a medium to a small, because that obviously is a big difference. But either way, I do feel like it's not as tight as the cake ones, and I do feel like it came up a little bit more. But again, this could be because I'm comparing a small to a medium, so there's that. So I guess I'll say that I do like the medium in the corset leggings. I just feel like it fits, like it just fits overall better when I compare to my small corset leggings from the Cake Collection. I find that the rise is perfect. I find that the seam's perfect. It like stays in place, but it's not giving me too much spillage. The butt still looks bomb, so we're all good there. So yeah, I feel like with the corset leggings, they were almost like a mid-rise on me. And so that was a struggle because you'd want to like hike them up more, especially for me with just like my midsection and stuff like that. But I couldn't because like they were literally just meant to be like a mid-rise legging. And then like, yeah, there was just like a little bit of that. If you guys watch my Cake Collection review, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. So I'm just not going to talk too much about this sitting here right now because, like I said, I'm not comparing to the same size. But overall, I would say that I am very happy with the corset leggings this time around in this medium size. So I would say if you are not sure on sizing, I would go ahead with a size up, I guess, to make sure that the rise, the top seam, everything fits good. And so it's mostly because of that top seam, specifically if you do have, you know, more body fat in your midsection. That's what I love the most, is that it comes up high enough, the top seam is still there to like do its thing, but it's not like digging in extremely or anything like that. So yeah, that is the corset legging, awkwardly, because I don't, anyways, I've said it already, but the corset legging will be coming out in Lust and Onyx Black. So yeah, that is everything on the corset legging.
Listen, your girl Gabs was filming so late that sometimes we're not Englishing more than we already don't English. So pausing real quick to talk about the corset leggings. So I definitely don't have a medium from the Cake collection. I very much thought I did, but I didn't. And so I really did enjoy the medium in these ones from this collection, just because they fit good. I like wasn't bugging with the like top seam very much. And so I think that like, especially in like previous patterns, anything with a top seam, I typically do like to go up to a medium. I know the butter fabric is very stretchy and like no compression, so like I definitely could keep going with the small. And I mean, even when you see me wearing it here, like the small doesn't look bad by any means. And like I said, it's kind of hard for me to gauge how the changes are on this one versus the Cake, since I have two different sizes, because like size could also play a big factor. So I would say overall, if you liked the fit of your sizing Cake and like the top seam, like digging in a bit more up here, like didn't bother you, like stick to the same size. If you're looking for a little bit more forgiveness in the top seam, then like obviously you can go up to a size up. I mean, I wore both for like a long period of time to see if I really noticed like a big difference in like how comfortable I was, but honestly both was great. I will say that the top seam like wasn't really like it wasn't falling down, but it also wasn't like as like cinched in as the small one. So also so sorry about the dogs always. But yeah, so I would say like my comfortable size, like my true size, was medium because of that top seam. You can tell that like it definitely was not digging in nearly as much as the small was. I'm trying to get to the point where it's like to the front. Hello, can you turn around please? Miss, turn around. Here, maybe. No, maybe like right here. No, we're just gonna stay in the back. Okay, anyways. Oh, here we go. You can definitely see, like, here, it goes in more, where here it just kind of lays on, you know? So I think it depends on, like, what you prefer in the waistband. Like I said, I'm good with both. Both are fine, except I do like the way my stomach looks more with the medium. But I just know that, like I said, that top seam wasn't as, like, in as the small. So sorry. I very much thought I had a medium in the Cake collection, but clearly not, so I can't make the most accurate comparison. So those are my like present me day thoughts after looking at everything.
Next we have the aggressive scrunch legging. Now I don't personally have these yet, but I'm hoping I get them before this video goes live, and if not, I will obviously update you guys over on Instagram, and if I do, I'll insert it here. But overall, just looking at the photo, she basically is like a hidden butt scrunch, it looks like there's no scrunch, but it just aggressively goes up the bum for sure, giving that like scrunch vibe effect. It is made of the butter fabric. So I remember when I was talking to Kara, she was basically describing it as the corset leggings without all the corset detailing, because the corset leggings does go up the butt crack a little bit as well. So this, I'm assuming, is just on a more aggressive, get it, aggressive scrunch, aggressive approach. And like I said, from what I can see, there is no other detailing on there other than there is the side seams that you'll see. And like I said, it genuinely does look like the corset leggings, just without the corset detailing. I will say I'm really zooming in on this photo here, and I see a little bit of a scrunch detailing. It's not quite like, I'll put a screenshot of it like here right now of like me really zooming in on whoever's bootay this is. But you do see a little bit of the like ruching happening because of the scrunch that's in there. So very interested to see what these aggressive scrunch leggings are like. Basically the way that they describe it is that it's an elasticized back rise, comfortably separates the glutes, no front seam, high rise. It's great for strength training, lifestyle, obviously because it is butter fabric. It is more on the light to medium compression. So hopefully these do come in on time before the launch, as I would love to see what these are all about. I know that Kara did say she does love them, and yeah, they are a great booty moment for sure. These aggressive scrunch leggings will be coming out only in black. So yeah, I mean, I feel like it's maybe one of those things that if it does well, we'll see it more often. And if it doesn't, then black only it is. Next up is the Material Girl Ribbed Flare leggings. How fun to see a ribbed flare legging moment. Obviously, we've all been loving the flare legging situation. And since they updated the Material Girl ribbed material, I have loved it so much. Just having no camel toe with it finally is so nice. I will say she still is one of those like high risk moments if you do have pets or if you get really close to Velcro, but it is a very beautiful fabric. And I love that we just have a new version and a new option, I should say, for the flare leggings. We will only be seeing her in the black color, but we will be seeing it in 3 different lengths. We do have the 29 inches, we have the 32, and then we have the 34. I know Des B did approve of the tall inseam length for her, especially because she is a taller girl. So I would say that the tall ladies, if you guys do opt in for the tall version, you should be good to go. Overall, like I said, I loved that they did a Material Girl ribbed fabric. Just like all of the Material Girl pieces, you do find that it is like pretty small looking, but it does have a good stretch to it and it does keep a pretty good compression. I will say, like, you do feel the compression in this waistband for sure. Do I feel like it means that you should like size up or anything? Absolutely not for me. I just feel like it's one of those things like to just the material and the way that it is just kind of how it is at first. Then once you get it on and once you're settled, you're good.
You know, just another like Gabs, what are you saying moment. But absolutely size up for the Material Girl flare leggings because this shit was tight. And like this time for filming, I did the try on clips after I did my sit down. I mean, I wore everything prior to my sit down, but clearly she wasn't thinking well when she said like, oh, no, you're fine to stay with the same fit. Like, no, you need to size up for the Material Girl flare leggings. She is tight, tight, tight in the, like, all throughout, like, more so around the like waistband, but like all throughout, and you have to remember that they like taper into, so like even more compression, you know? So I'm wearing a small in the try-on video that I forgot to insert when I'm looking at this timeline right now, so I gotta like add that, but I'm wearing a, hold on, let me pause. Okay, let's resume. Inserted the try-on clip. Good thing we had to do this because I would have forgotten. But yeah, I'm wearing a small here, and like you can just see like that the waistband rolls a lot on me throughout. Like they snatch the waist. Let me tell you that the small really brought me in there and all that. But yeah, you can like see that it's like rolling like right there. See, like that rolled, and I didn't even do anything. I was just moving. So that's clear. Like sometimes my shit will roll, but like this is like a lot roll, you know? So loved this snatcheroniness, but realistically she's just like a little too small. Like look at how much roll happens here, you know? So yeah, if in doubt, size up. I do have the short inseam, I believe. Let me double check too. Just kidding. I have the regulars on. Interesting. I have the regulars on. I didn't feel like they were too long or anything. I mean, once I have like shoes on too, like I think they'll be perfect. But yeah, interesting that I didn't feel like they were as long as like the regular, like the Foxy flare leggings. So yeah, I mean, regular is 32 inches, I believe, then. So yeah, I will measure that and post that on my stories for you guys. But yeah, so I'm wearing the regular in here, and this is like how far down they come on me. And I'm not wearing like any slippers or anything. Like I'm just like barefoot, and I didn't scrunch anything around my knees or anything. So I'd say actually regular is decent, especially if you plan on wearing like platform shoes or anything like that. Then yeah, that would be Material Girl. But yeah, me saying this bullshit right here about like just trust, like no girl, we're not trusting that, okay? That's just like the proof is right here. It's too small, okay? So just that's why present day Gabs is interjecting.
Literally, one of the first things I had said to Kara when we were on the phone was, I hope, and I can only assume, you have some runners pieces in there as well, such as pieces that would be obviously very beneficial for our runners. You know, the performance fabric that I know she loves. Kara has always expressed how much she loves the Elysium fabric. And so it really does not surprise me that we are seeing, you know, more performance fabrics in her collection. And furthermore, she's expressed how much she does love, you know, that top waistband as well, especially if you are a runner. So I really wasn't surprised to see this kind of legging specifically in her collection. And I'm actually a really, really big fan of the new Wicked pocket leggings. Obviously, we have the pockets. We do have kind of like a flat seam at the top here that would kind of like, I guess, stop your phone from like coming out or anything like that. So we do have that. I think her and Heidi actually just posted a reel where they were like testing all the different ways to like make sure like the pockets are secure and everything like that. So that was kind of funny to see. And then, so yeah, we have the pocket on each side, and then we have so many pockets in the back here. So we literally have 1, 2, 3, 4. Personally, would I use all 4? Probably not. But I love the idea that it's there. I think that's the biggest thing, is that like, while I personally might not use all these pockets, I'm sure there's someone out there who would appreciate it. And I mean, what's the harm in it being there at the end of the day? You know what I mean? So I think that was really cool to like add all that. And then, as I mentioned earlier, you do continue to see that like heart back detailing kind of situation. And it's almost like a mini butterfly. Like you kind of see a little bit of the legacy back detailing here, but it's not like fully that, because it's just kind of like, you know what I mean? Like it's kind of there, but it's not. But you do see the heart situation happening as well. So really love the detailing on the back in general. And then we have a little bit of a cross situation happening in the front here, where it kind of like connects, where it's like a straight and then kind of like a, you know what I mean? Like a situation here going on. And it just like interlocks, overlaps right here ever so slightly with the seam detailing. There's obviously no front seam either. I did not find that I got a camel toe with these either, so I was really happy about that. And then we do have a pretty solid waistband security up here, you know, like we have a top seam, and then we also have the adjustable drawstring as well. So like Kara said, if you want a legging that is going to stay up, no matter if you're jumping, running, sprinting, whatever you're doing, these babies will not go anywhere. And I will say they are not going anywhere because of how secure you do feel with the basically double security of the top seam as well as the adjustable drawstring in here. So if you don't like top seams, like no matter what, then you definitely won't like these. But I would say I love having a few solid performance fabric, top seam security situation to reach for the times that I finally dust off my Peloton downstairs and actually run on the treadmill, or, you know, any workouts eventually when I get back into high intensity workouts where I'm jumping around and all that stuff. Like it is good to have a few staple performance leggings, and I would say that this is definitely going to be one that I gravitate towards a lot. And this Wrath Red, like I said, is like a perfect reddish, pinkish, giving me blood vibes for this whole collection. So yeah, this is that Wrath Red in case you were wondering. And then it also is coming out in Journey Dark Brown as well as black. And overall, I would just say this is just such a perfect performance legging, but also still very aesthetic. And this is not Elysium, but it is a recycled polyester and spandex blend, very similar to what we saw in Storm for the, I want to say Infinity legging it was called. I'll make sure to put the confirmation here on the screen of which ones I'm referring to, but it is very similar to that. And like I've said before, when we've talked about this whole recycled polyester spandex blend, it is significantly a lot better than when we first saw it back in the Bloom collection or the Blooming collection. And so I honestly never can even tell the difference when it is a recycled polyester nylon blend versus when it's not. But yeah, I really do love this a lot. I would say actually, when I think about it more, the biggest difference between the like recycled one and like non-recycled one, it's like to the touch, it feels just a little bit more like rough, I guess you could say. Like, you don't really feel it on the skin per se, but like when you're really like analyzing this shit, that's kind of like what you feel. But I would say overall, again, really, really great performance based fabric legging in general. Something else too is that at even the bottom, we do have that extra kind of seam security so that it doesn't move. And so I did notice that that was like, you know, pretty high in there. I wouldn't say that it bothered me or it like cut off my circulation in my ankles or anything, but just something to note is, especially if you don't love feeling too held in and too locked and loaded, these might not be for you, but I overall did enjoy them and excited to reach for them for all my athletic moments, you know? Last but not least, when it comes to the leggings, we have the Rebel leggings in the moon ring hollow situation. I feel like these were the leggings that everyone was expecting in the previous Inner Lights collection, but instead here we have it in Miss Kara Corey's 7 collection. And I personally, you guys know I'm not for this situation, but I know how many of you guys love it, you rock it, and I love this so much for you. Obviously, that's why personally I don't have them to try them on, but from what's noted here in the PDF, there are no difference to the Rebel leggings themselves. The main thing that you can compare this to would be previously seen in the Undead collection is that mood ring situation. No note here about the Rebel leggings fitting any differently or anything like that. These are definitely a little bit of a more higher compression legging. The Rebel leggings are always a little bit more higher compression. It is kind of like the ROSA leggings in a sense that there's like no side seams or anything. It's just more so made of a different fabric, which is the Elysium fabric. The Elysium fabric is known to be a very compressive material, more of a performance fabric situation, and it is high rise. There is some glute contouring there in the back waistband, and it is a 26-inch inseam. And so overall, I would say she is more of your compression legging, your performance-based fabric, and it is that Elysium fabric. So if you guys are like so diehard for the Elysium, so diehard for this holographic situation, mood ring situation, then you guys will love the Rebel leggings. They will be in this collection if you guys are looking for this specific print, this specific fabric, everything about it. You guys like need to love this to get these leggings. You know what I mean? Like I couldn't. It's just something I'm not ballsy enough to do, but like love everyone else that is. And obviously with the Rebel legging, we do have a matching bra, which that I know is another one that everyone's excited about because there are some changes to that one, but we'll save that for the bra. But overall, that is all the leggings that we are seeing in this collection. And now I'll dive into the one and only pair of shorts that we're seeing, which is the ROSA pocket shorts. ROSA shorts in general, I feel like does not get as much love anymore, but I do love that we are seeing a 6-inch short. We're seeing pockets, we're seeing ROSA, we're seeing Nubri. Like you just can't really go wrong. Whether you're a big pocket girl or not, I do think that having, again, just some of your staple pieces is never a bad idea. We will be seeing the ROSA pocket 6-inch shorts in 3 different colors. We have it in Onyx Black, Journey Dark Brown, as well as the Vanity Purple color. And so for my girlies who just want to continue to add to their 6-inch short collection, you need a pocket one, then the ROSA pocket shorts are going to be for you. They're definitely more of an ultra high rise, and I do find that, again, same with the ROSA leggings versus the Legacy leggings, same with the ROSA pocket shorts and just like ROSA shorts in general versus Legacy shorts. I do find that the ROSA, you know, family just does fit a little bit looser than the Legacy, but not a significant amount for me where I feel like I need to change my sizing. So just keep that in mind as you guys debate on what size to get. I was very, very happy with my size smalls in these ROSA pocket shorts. All right, time to get into the bras. So first up is the SEDUCTRESS bra. This one honestly took me by surprise on how much I really appreciate her. And I realized that she's basically the Aurora bra, the reversible bra, together with obviously a little bit of different detailing, but with the adjustability that I love and appreciate. So we do have some adjustability here in the straps. We don't have any adjustability around the rib cage, but I feel like it's a great first step to see some adjustability in the straps, at least in itself. This is something that I really hope we continue to see in Buff Bunny collection, is more and more adjustability options in the bras, because I truly feel like no matter what cup size you are, there's nothing better than being able to really customize a bra to fit your, your traps and your body, your cup, your rib cage, just everything like that. It just makes the bra a lot more versatile for so many different bodies and cup shapes. I'm not even gonna say sizes, because we could literally be the same size but wear a totally different bra size and like feel differently on how we feel it fits and supports us, you know what I mean? And so I do love that slowly but surely we are seeing more adjustability in the bras, and I just really hope to see that continue to go on for more bras to come. And so anyways, immediately when I had this on, I instantly thought that it was basically the reversible bra and the Aurora bra together with a different detailing and just the adjustability here in the back. And I really, really, really appreciated that. And I think that is truly why I enjoyed this bra so much. I mean, granted, I do think that it has a little bit more coverage overall and height-wise than the reversible and the Aurora altogether. But I just think that they're just like a perfect blend of the two. And I do really love the detailing of, the little bit of a swoop here coming up. So I think that was like a really nice touch to it. And overall, I didn't feel like I was spilling out too much or anything. I mean, obviously it is a shorter line bra, but I do feel like because I had the adjustability of the straps and just the way that this is designed in general, I did feel really good about this shorter line bra. And I was just so pleasantly surprised. And so this will be coming out in white, this vanity color, nebula, and black. It does say that it is more meant for the smaller titty committee, but honestly, bigger titty committee, I feel like we could still definitely appreciate this bra. And even Kara was saying that she actually likes the way this bra looks on the bigger cup sizes than the smaller cup sizes. And I think it's because there's just a little bit more of that coverage for us, which obviously as the bigger titty committee, we do appreciate, where the smaller titty committee is like, no, But overall, I do think she's a beautiful bra, functionally, aesthetically, and I'm really, really happy with how this one came out in general for all cup sizes. Again, just the adjustability is a huge game changer for me. Next, let's get into the Alpha sports bras. So we'll start with the one of the Dahlia print, and that is just the regular Alpha sports bra that we all have seen a few times before for sure. I can confirm that there are no changes to the Alpha sports bra since we last seen it. This is Kara Corey's favorite bra, it says, noted down here. So yeah, we do have the Alpha sports bra coming out. It always is just a perfect, deeper plunge bra, but also longer line. Like I'm not gonna say always, but I definitely have come around so much to enjoying the Alpha sports bra. I do have it in so many different colors, and I just feel like it's perfect for when I do want to have a little bit more of a clavage moment. And it has the open back, it has a crisscross, it is longer line. Like there's so many pros to it for sure. And so we are going to be seeing the Alpha sports bra come out in a few colors. We have it coming out in the Black Dahlia print, the Wrath Red, the Journey Dark Brown, as well as Vanity. And again, no significant changes to note. And it's just the tried and true Alpha sports bra that we have seen for a few years now and continue to love. So that is the Alpha sports bra. Definitely a bigger titty committee if this is your first time even finding out about the Alpha sports bra. She is not one that, like, if you're not wanting to have, your clavage out, like, this is like definitely out there. I do honestly even find her as a cute, like, going out top, but just something about, like I said, the open back concept, the crisscross, the deeper plunge line, the longer is just, it's just so pretty. So even though it is more clavage than like some might not love, it is a beautiful bra in general. And it's just one of those where like, you're committing to a more clavage moment, So that is everything on the Alpha sports bra. Again, I just wanted to show you guys the difference between the two different prints. And I would say that, again, as I've noted when this Emerge bra came out, there are some differences between that one and the Alpha bra. So if you guys want to see some more flat lay comparisons to this one, you guys can find that again in the free PDF linked in the description to see more of a closer look of the differences. Now, the Alpha sports bra V2, I am so upset with myself that I took no photos of me wearing this. I admittedly did try this on back in March. I had no idea it was for the Kara Corey collab, okay? I just knew that it was sometime this year, and I knew that it was a Alpha Sportsbra V2 with, again, a very significant change to it, which is the adjustability. Like, who knew we would see the day that the Alpha Sportsbra got some adjustability features to it? And the one time I tried it on, and obviously don't have it right now, I have no proof of it. So, from my recollection of trying on this Alpha Sports Bra V2 bra, I did really enjoy, again, the adjustability of it. So, like, you can't go wrong there. And I do believe I remember the cups fitting a little differently, in a sense that we got like a little bit more coverage. Again, because I don't have it, I can't like completely compare. But even just seeing on the pictures, you can see that this part right here is a little bit thicker than you do see on this Alpha Sports Bra. And then again, the just like straps all together is a little bit thicker, and then it does have the adjustability. I will say that I don't notice that as much in like the back strap. I believe the back straps are pretty much the same thickness. Actually, this would be a really good way to put it. The back strap thickness is pretty much how the top strap thickness is now with the Alpha Sports Bra V2. Just think of it with the adjustability functionality of it. And then obviously the only color it's coming out in is that moon ring holographic situation. So if you've been waiting for another matchy moment with this holographic and you didn't quite want it in like the ROSA V2 that we've previously seen it, it is here in the Alpha Sports Bra V2. So overall, I would say for the sizing of the Alpha Sports Bra V2, I'd still go with the same one. Just note that it's not quite exactly the same. If anything, it's a little bit more coverage overall because it is a little bit wider in there. I do believe, so I'm so annoyed with myself, like I said, that I like literally have no photos of this, but I want to say it's a little bit deeper of a neckline, a little bit deeper, where I did get a little bit more clavage than I typically would already get with the Alpha Sports Bra. Again, this is just off my memory because I don't have any proof, but it still has, like I said, that adjustability, which I think is a game changer. It is also made of a Elysium fabric, which is a big game changer as well. So it is a little bit more locked and loaded per se. But I know that I did not change my size for this one. So I will ask around to those who do actually have it to just like reconfirm, because again, what I tried on back in March could have been a sample. It might have not been the final one, and I'm just going off of what I remember. But overall, it does even note here that it is designed to fit better on larger sizes. It is recommended for all bust sizes, and it is more of a medium support bra. And again, because it is a Elysium fabric, I can only assume that, yeah, of course, you are going to get a little bit more support from it. So I will insert any other notes that I get from asking around as to those who do actually have it as to what they think. Obviously, we can all refer to Kara's video as well as to like her trying it on. But yeah, those are the main differences that I can see from the Alpha Sports Bra V2 photos in comparison to the Alpha Sports Bra that I have here and based on my memory. So really excited for everyone to have an option for the mood ring holographic print in the Alpha Sports Bra, and it just couldn't be more perfect that Kara came out with it in her collab to launch a new bra style for the holographic. So, and obviously it's in one of her, it's like a spin-off or a V2 version of her favorite Buff Bunny collection bra. So that is everything on the Alpha Sports Bra situation, V1 and V2. Revolution Halter Crop. You heard me. Crop, not bra. We have her in a longer line, and it is so exciting to see. I love it. It's literally what we all asked for, was to see a longer version in case you didn't want to just, bust out just the bra, because, a shorter line plus a halter, like that's just like the combination of a little riskier. So the biggest differences that you guys are going to see in the halter bra versus the halter crop is that we do have that shelf bra situation happening in the Revolution halter crop. Obviously makes sense to have that in there, and it is a bit longer line as well, and so that is the most significant difference that you're going to see which means too, you do see a little bit of a difference in the way that it, you know, kind of tapers at the bottom here. So the bra obviously needs to have the seam at the bottom here to kind of like complete the bra, I guess you could say. And the logo is also in the middle at the back here, and there is no shelf in the halter bras. Whereas the halter crop, we have the shelf like I just showed you, and then the logo is actually on the side in the bottom left if you're like looking at it this way. And it is obviously longer line, and it does also have removable cups just like the bra did as well. And so I would say that I do prefer a size large. One, the Revolution style bra in general, I always like a large, but for the halters, I do try on an extra large and a large, and you'll see that the extra large is a bit more of just like a chill fit. Like you can definitely tell it's a little looser on me, but I do love how it's just significantly more relaxed around the strap up here. And then just in general with the shelf bra, you guys know me with my shelf bra. It's very like hit and miss. I have to really like the top to like want to even deal with the shelf bra. But I would say that both with the extra large and large, neither of them bugged me a lot or anything like that, where like I didn't like it or anything, you know. But I will say that the extra large is a pretty relaxed fit where like I don't feel super secure by any means. Like I feel supported, but like nothing crazy. And you do find that the material does like kind of fold and bunch a little bit because it is a bigger size. And like even like you know, I do have a little bit of like space in the back here. But what I love the most about the extra large is just how much more relaxed this part is. That's my only thing with like the halter bra and crop, is that I don't know if it's because of my neck and my traps because of my terrible posture, but I do find that it does bug me over time. Like it does kind of like annoy me a little bit. So that is why, like, I would say, like, if I know I'm going to be chilling in it for a long time, I'd probably like the extra large, even though it is loose in so many other aspects of the top. Whereas the large gives me the most support. But I do find after a long period of time, this does bother me. And that goes the same for the bra as well. And again, it might just be me because of my posture and like my traps and everything like that. But that is something that I do want to note, that I do notice with the halter style in general. But I do love that we are getting a full crop. Always love a longer version. It is obviously made of the Nubri fabric that we all love as well. And in general, I just wouldn't say like I would recommend this for any like high impact activities. I would say it's more of a low impact and like an athleisure piece, but it is just so pretty. And I love that she came out with a longer version. I remember Kara telling me that she didn't even know that the halter bras were coming out when she wanted to make this halter crop situation. So I do love that so much. And that is everything on the halter crop. All right, let's talk about the corset crop that I'm wearing here. This for sure, I know I'm comparing the same sizes, and I would say for me, the seams do lay on the same placement as the old ones did in the cake collection. However, I do feel like this came up just ever so slightly that I don't feel like I'm spilling out as much. And so I do love the new corset crops more than the cake ones. I just feel like overall they fit better. They look a little bit better, especially on the bigger cup size. And while this still doesn't lay on my boobs properly, I do feel like overall I just like the minor adjustments that they made overall, and so that's still a win in itself. So I did go ahead with the same sizing for the corset crop, and I'm still happy with this size. So I would say that overall still size the same, and just know that there are some minor adjustments there. And the main thing that they officially have noted here in the PDF is that the updates on the room are more scaled for the larger bust, which I just literally confirmed, and the smaller sizes won't notice a difference. So for my bigger titty committee or larger cup sizes in general, you guys will notice the bigger changes like I did, where again, it just feels like it is a bit more accommodating to us in regards to just having less spillage and just feeling like just a lot more comfortable in general. And so I really enjoy it. I stayed with the same size as cake, and I am very happy with the improvements. And overall, just the corset crop is a very cute design, especially when you pair it with the corset leggings. Like just the way that the like ribbing does line up so perfectly, like it's just so nice. And like the butter fabric in general is just such an ultra soft and literally buttery material that you just can't go wrong. And so I literally could sit in this all day long and be all good, and I love that so much. So that is everything on the corset top. The corset top will only be coming out in this Journey Dark Brown that I'm wearing here, as well as black. And just a reminder that it is lined, so you definitely wouldn't need to wear a bra underneath it or anything. However, if you want just that extra security, by all means, but I would say that I would probably prefer to just wear this as is. And I do feel like you do have a decent amount of like just support where, you know, you can get away without wearing a bra underneath. I did try it on in my cake collection video wearing a bra underneath, and I just feel like it's just too much going on. I mean, you already have the corset ribbing detailing here and stuff like that, so to add also, you know, a bra underneath, I just feel like it's just a little bit too much. So I would say that you are good to go in this top without a bra. So next is the double twist bra. We obviously just saw the twist bra in the Naked collection, and I have my own thoughts on that already, as you guys already know. And this one is basically just adding a twist. Get it? Like earlier with me saying an aggressive scrunch on the aggressive scrunch legging, and now I'm saying a twist on the double twist. No? Okay. Anyways, with the double twist, you do see literally a double twist design. So we have the twist in the front, and then we have the twist in the back happening. And then we have this, like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like a bar up top and then a bar on the sides. We have literally seen this back design before, other than the twist. I want to say it's from, like, you know, when the lift pieces came out and we got like pieces around there. I want to say that's where the bra was. I will hunt it down and put it on the screen here, but that's immediately what the back reminded me of without the twist. So immediately, this bra is not for the bigger titty committee. Personally, like, just the twist bra alone from the Naked collection was just too much. Like, I literally only wear that at home, or I'll wear it under sweaters, because it's just, no matter what size I did, it was a lot for my cup size at least, or at least my cup shape, because I know when Teresa wears this double twist bra or the twist bra in general, like, it looks totally fine on her and like not as risque, where like for me, with like just the profile and like the projection of my cups, and this bra, it's just like putting my arms up, doing anything, like you're just like asking for risky business, you know what I mean? So to each their own, especially on the bigger cup size, if you guys do want to try this bra. But I know for me immediately, it's just like a no, and like even having that additional back support like just really doesn't make a difference. Overall, I would say that this isn't really for the more projected larger cup sizes. It's more for the smaller titty committee. But overall, it is a very beautiful bra, and it is made of the butter fabric, which obviously, like I just said, is so buttery, soft, and smooth, and just such a great material. And so if you guys are into this style, I would highly recommend you guys try this with the different like back situation happening, because it is a great twist on the initial twisted bra. All right, so that is everything on the double twist sports bra. All right, next is a bra that we have seen before, and that is the SPHYNX ribbed sports bra. This obviously will pair so perfectly with the flare leggings, and we will be seeing it in white nightshade, which is actually a blue that I have never seen, as well as onyx black. I obviously don't have this piece here from this collection specifically, so hopefully I can get a picture of what this nightshade looks like. It's like a very pretty blue color. Like, it's kind of like very similar to Nebula, but obviously, as you guys know, with BUFFBUNNY collection colors, there's just a slight difference in all the ones that seem so similar. So the SPHYNX ribbed sports bra, again, is one of those bras that just like is too much for my cup size. I actually wear that SPHYNX sports bra as like a going out top. These came out during the Secrets in the Sands collection, and it came out with like a skirt and everything like that. And that is literally like when I'll wear it, is when I'm wearing the skirt, or if I wanted to wear it with some leggings and wanted a, you know, a clavage moment. But I will never wear her to the gym. So that is just something to keep in mind, is that if you are looking for a matchy moment, the SPHYNX bra would go perfectly with the Material Girl leggings, flare leggings I should say, because it's literally the same material. But because of the keyhole opening, it is just a lot of clavage if you have cups like myself. Again, as always, if you are feeling like you want to rock that clavage at the gym, by all means, just know that she is clavaging. You know what I mean? I love the back detailing so much on this bra though, because it is kind of like a Y situation. Like, it's just so pretty. But if you guys want to see more try-ons of me wearing this, I will insert some of the Secrets in the Sand clips here, or maybe I'll put the timestamp above, just because I do compare it a little bit more in depth there. So you guys can refer to that if you guys are looking for more in-depth review and side-by-sides of it. I do try on 2 different sizes, I believe, as well. Of course, there had to be one bra that I didn't quite agree with. And unfortunately, that's going to be this very sexy sultry bra. She just did not work for me, mostly because of this right here, this ribbon fabric happening. I love the idea of the fact that you can remove this middle adjustable strap. I think that's so freaking cool. I love that, like, literally both with it on and without, like, it's super pretty, like, because without it, it's obviously like another halter option, and it just has like a nice like scooping situation here, and then it is a little bit longer lined as well. It's a great material. It's made of the recycled polyester spandex blend, so it is a great performance fabric for sure. But obviously, as I always just like to give it a benefit of the doubt. Like, I never like to make my opinions without seeing it. But with the large, it definitely was very clavage for me. Aside from that, it just wasn't comfortable for me around my neck. I already have an issue with the halter in the Revolution bra and crop, and that is made of the Nubri fabric. So just imagine with this more like ribbon fabric, it was just so itchy. It really dug into me. And unfortunately, you can't adjust this part. So like, it really doesn't make a difference of like what you do. It would be interesting if this was made of like all of this material, like if I'd feel a little bit differently about it. Like, maybe if they could have done this main strap right here all in this fabric and then kept this as like the ribbon, like it'd be cool to see like if I just felt a little bit differently about it. But overall, like without the ribbon aspect, I do think that it's a cute design for the smaller titty committee, like very much a clavage moment. And it's just like I said, a very cute but like simple bra as well. Like it's just like a traditional kind of like scoop neckline, a skinnier strap, and like just like really pretty. But like, again, for the bigger titty committee, it's just a little too much, and more so these straps I just could not do.
I kind of like this like editing style. Like, I kind of wish I would just like sit down and film this with the triangle clips here and just like talk you through it. I kind of like it. But anyways, I just wanted to share some new thoughts on the sultry bra. I still think that she is very clavage, obviously. And once I figured out this like middle strap a bit better and like how it can actually like help take the strain off the neck, it was a bit more manageable to wear. I still think that because of like my traps and like just like where I carry body fat over an extended period of time, this ribbon definitely bothered me sooner than say like the Nubri halter tops. I mean, I think in general, just like the halter tops with like just like how tight my traps are and stuff, it just, I can't wear it for too long kind of thing. But this ribbon specifically definitely, like, it left an imprint, and I just tried it. Like, that imprint right here is from just the try on. Like, I didn't sit in wearing this for very long. So you know what I mean? Like, and this is as loose as it could be. So the ribbon, just in general, I feel is like, for someone like me who has as much body fat as I have in my upper body, it just wasn't comfortable for a long time, I guess. And I still wish that we would see, and I don't know if I said it yet, but I will say it eventually. I will say that I would like to see if the top ribbon here could be the same material as this, and that middle one still stay as a ribbon. So yeah, I don't dislike it as much as I made it seem in this clip. Once I figured out this like strap actually alleviating pressure, because yeah, again, I don't know what was going on with me this day. I was just tired, a little jet lagged, you know what I mean? So just wanted to clarify my thoughts, and that's that.
I will still wear her as an option as a going out. Like, I literally at this point have such a great collection of Buff Bunny collection bras that's like going out only, clavage moments only. And I'm wondering if it's just me at this point. But I mean, honestly, I'm winning, because the fact that I can wear activewear going out, like if I'm sweating from all the dancing or whatever, I am good to go. You know what I mean? And so just gotta say, like, my collection of that is definitely adding up. And looking at this closer, I do want to acknowledge that I do love the underbust detailing, how it kind of like curves with like the natural way that the breast would work. Like, I think it's just so pretty, like I said. it's just a no for me personally. Last but not least, when it comes to the bras, we have the Wicked bra. This one I stand for when it comes to my bigger titty committee. If you guys have been waiting for a high impact, high support bra since the ones that we saw in the Storm collection, 10 months later, here we are. The Wicked sports bra, I am telling you, is for you if you are bigger titty committee, smaller titty committee. Either way, if you are looking for that high support and adjustability, you guys need this. I promise you this one will sell out quick because it has been literally since the Storm collection that we have seen a bra like this that is functional, that is good for both titty committees, and we have never seen this level of adjustability with that. I feel like the Geo sports bra, like, who is she? You know, who is she now that she, the Wicked Witch, the Wicked Witch is here. You know what I mean? And so let me get into it. Okay. So we have the Wicked bra. We already have like a very, I don't know what this finish is called, but it's kind of like a rough, seamless, flat cut situation. So it's very flat on the skin, which is nice. It does have kind of that like extra bonding in it here. Like in the middle, it's like a thinner finish, where on the sides, it has like an extra bonding in there. So it's just like, I don't know, extra security. I really don't know the science behind it, to be honest with you, but it just feels so good. Oh yeah, so bonded elastic bondage happening. It has reflective detail, has removable bust pads, adjustable Velcro back, which I'll talk about in a second. It has some pockets, it's high neckline. It has the sweetheart detailing still, even though it is high neckline. And it is just so, it's just so good. I literally am just so happy with it. So let's dive into this. Okay. So we have, like I said, the high neckline. That's amazing. We have the sweetheart neckline so that we still have some sort of a detailing in the cup. So it's still like an aesthetic bra. Beautiful. And then something that we actually have is we have the like detailing underneath here where the cups are. And when you're wearing it and when you have a large enough bust that like kind of presses against it, you do see that piping coming through. And I think that's a really pretty detail to have to just add some sexiness to the bra. You know, it's not like I'm just here to like have a high performance workout and I needed a high performance bra. It's like I needed that, but I also wanted to be pretty and like aesthetic kind of thing. So I do love the way that is. The bottom band is very, like, it has some stretch to it, but it's also very like high quality, high durability situation. So that's the front. And then the back, like I was just literally kind of raving about, we do have kind of like that extra bondage happening on the sides here. I'm assuming that's for the pocket. That's how that pocket is happening, because these are definitely like very, very thin. So I think that's why these are like bonded like that, is for the pocket. And then we have the rubber logo at the top. And then we also have an extra mesh pocket on the side here. Again, I'm not sure how I would use these, but the fact that we have 2 extra pockets here, and imagine this with the other 6 pockets in the Wicked pocket legging, like you literally have a total of 9 pockets between your bra and your leggings. Like, you need these energy packs, you need granola bars, you need your phone, you need your keys, your card, whatever. You are good to go when it comes to the pocket situation. But the real star of the show in this bra is this new Velcro backing that we have never seen before. So I would say you definitely want to Velcro it on the like true Velcro. At first I thought this whole thing was Velcro, but it's only this section right here. I have worn this quite a bit because I really wanted to test it out. So we do have a very nice like fine Velcro piece here. And then it actually is very durable. Like, you can see I didn't even really press that down like really hard. Like, I literally just like tapped it and it's like pretty locked in, you know? And so I think, you know, you can't really judge this Velcro piece staying pretty because it's just not going to. I think my bigger question is just like over time, as you wash it, as you wear it, like how is this going to hold up? And that's just something that we won't know until we wear this obviously many, many times. I will say like there is like, it does look a little rough along the edges here from the Velcro, but I mean, my biggest thing is like, I just want you to stay put. So if you're going to be a little not so pretty, like along the edges, like I'm cool with that. But I do love how like you do have that sense of adjustability here where you put it down, right? Really secure her in. And then you have it loop through this hook here to really adjust the rib cage. I think that's one of the biggest things, again, going to my point about the adjustability, is that a bra can sometimes fit almost perfectly, but it's around the rib cage, it's along the traps where like you have that like, it's not quite perfect, it's too tight, it's too big or whatever. But like when it comes to the coverage and the support that I want, this is kind of just what I have to do. And so I think this bra, as well as the SEDUCTRESS bra that I showed you guys, is going in that separate direction so that we can truly get that perfect fit in a bra. And so I really hope that we continue to see more of this Velcro adjustability happening. I will keep you guys updated on how it does keep up over time as I continue to wear it, wash it, all that stuff. But from what I've experienced in wearing it in these, last week, I would say, I haven't had any issues of this coming off. I haven't had any discomfort in it at all. And when I'm laying down or when, I'm just like kind of just going about my day-to-day stuff. And so I think that's really great. I think the only thing is that you really do have to make sure you lay it perfectly on this strip, because if it's just even slightly off, like, yeah, the Velcro can start to itch you a little bit. But yeah, I didn't have any issues with it not staying put no matter what. And even just me doing this, like you can see, like, it's not going anywhere, and I think it's because it's obviously really locked in there with like the like looping situation. So I am very, very impressed with this Velcro, and I think it's really exciting to see something like this come out. For me specifically, being bigger titty comedian, how serious I take being able to get the coverage and the support from a bra. So I am just so happy with this bra. Thank you so much, Kara and Buff Bunny Collection, for thinking of your bigger titty committee. I am so happy, and I will rave about this bra so much to my high performance, high coverage, high support girlies looking for something big or small titty committee. I think this is a bra that everyone is going to want for your high impact selection in your wardrobe. With that being said, when it comes to the sizing, because of this Velcro, I have a large, and I feel like it's a little snug for sure after you wear it for a long period of time. I mean, that's kind of how all of my more high impact bras are, is like I'm not hanging out in it all day. Like I definitely am going to wear it for when I need it, chill a little bit in it, but I definitely am going to want to change it right away. So I am interested to see what an extra large would feel like on me. Given that I did find that over time, like it just all felt, pretty secure and tight. It definitely wasn't like too tight where like I literally could not wear this for, a solid few hours. Like I wore this for like pretty much like almost a full day and I felt fine, but you definitely start to feel like a little sore, not sore, but like you do feel like you've been wearing it for a while. I loved that I was able to just loosen the strap a little bit more, because like it was starting to feel like pretty tight around here. Obviously I couldn't change very much with it feeling tighter here, but I would be interested to see what an extra large would feel like, given that my biggest concern when I go up to extra large is that the rib cage is too big. But because I have this Velcro, I feel like we'll be fine, So I wish I could tell you right now. I'm seeing if I can get an extra large just so I can give you guys the full rundown on that. But I would say that overall, just know, because you do have the adjustability here. It is a higher compression material, and just seeing how it fits on me, you could go either with your true size or you could size up to give you a little bit more coverage, a little bit more comfortability. And if your main concern is that it'd be too big in the rib cage, you would be okay, because we do have the Velcro is kind of my suggestion for the sizing. So I'll keep you guys updated over on Instagram if I am able to snag an extra large before the launch. If not, I will be buying an extra large myself so that I can test this regardless, because I really do hope that we continue to see the Wicked Sports Bra come back in more colors and maybe even more styles with this whole functionality here. So I just talked, I think, 20 minutes about a bra, so I am going to just keep moving along. The colors that this bra is coming out in is Envy Green, Lust, Wrath Red, and Carbon Black. I will definitely be grabbing the black so that I have just like a good old staple black high performance bra. So that is everything on the very loved Wicked Sports Bra. Again, thank you, Kara Corey and Buff Bunny Collection, for really thinking about your high performance girlies, and more importantly, your bigger bust girlies, because we always appreciate everything that I've just talked about for the last 20 minutes. So that is everything on the Wicked sports bra. Next up is the COVET crop. This one is so pretty, and she's a great spin-off to the crystal crop. So here is the crystal crop here that we have seen a few times. So just quick comparison, this is the crystal crop, and then this is the COVET crop. As you can see, we have a bit more of a sweetheart neckline. We have some beautiful like ribbed detailing happening, and it's just a very cute top for sure. I can see a lot of people liking this one, especially with just like I said, the sweetheart neckline just really gives it a little bit more of an oomph. And then it's kind of like marrying the crystal crop and the corset top together to be the COVET crop. So I do love that she's not quite as long as the crystal crop as well as the corset crop, but just like, I just love the detailing so much on this. I just don't even know what more to say. And I actually found that when I wore this with the corset leggings, the piping did kind of line up pretty nicely. So it does pair really nicely with the corset leggings if you guys are kind of looking to kind of pair them together. It does have a built-in shelf bra. It does have, like I said, the like soft, I mean, it's described as a soft V-line, but I actually feel like it's more of like a sweetheart, like kind of like what you'd expect in a corset neckline. And it does have a cropped fit, and just overall it is a newbie fabric, and it is just a great top. Like I really don't know what else to say other than I really enjoyed it a lot, and I didn't even really have my eye really in love with it when I first saw it in the PDF, but now that I have it, I'm like, just the detail, you know what I mean? The detail is just so nice, and I just love how you can really take something so basic and just something that's so extra and really make a cute little hybrid of a crop top. So I don't know. I hope you guys appreciate it as much as I am right now. It's the details for me. It's the details for me, and I just really appreciate it. And I just love that you can like, it's a great way to elevate your traditional, like just like white crop t-shirt. You know what I mean? So anyways, we'll be seeing it in white, vanity, and onyx black. And I have no complaints about her. Like it's great lat coverage, you know, again, very similar back coverage as you've seen in the crystal crop here, and just overall love her. So that is, I don't have a whole lot to say. Oh, I guess size wise, I did like the large more just because of the shelf bra. And you know, I'm trying not to DIY a lot of my Buff Bunny tops anymore. So without DIYing, I would say the large was a little bit more comfortable with the shelf bra, but I still do, you know, wear the medium. It's just that it is a lot more clavage because it does have that bit of a extra like locked in-ness with the medium. You guys might have seen my live. My titties were definitely having a moment because of the spillage. So I would say my more true size and comfortable size is the large, mainly because of that built-in shelf bra. So that is my thoughts on the COVET crop. The other shirt that's coming out is the 7T long sleeve. Unfortunately, I don't have this, but it is definitely going to be identical to the Moves long sleeves tee. Keep in mind that it is 100% cotton. It is like a long sleeve. It's kind of like a unisex thing. So don't go too overboard if you aren't into that when it comes to like getting an oversized fit. It is your classic tee fit. It's a long sleeve. There is small to extra large. And like I said, it really depends on just the fit that you want to go for, but it is kind of like a unisex situation. So I would say if you guys are just into like the graphic tees and you love a long sleeve version, especially as we get into the colder months, I really do think that the design of this tee is really cool, just with the Buff Bunny and then the roses and stuff. And like, I love the gray, especially because it's kind of like I guess it's vintage black for a reason. I was just going to say, I love how it's like a vintage kind of feel. So the vintage black is definitely really nice. So yeah, there's not too much to go over with the 7T, but just size based on, you know, the way that you want it to fit and knowing that it is 100% cotton t-shirt. So 7T, who's going to grab it? Obviously, you can't have a fall collection without more cloud pieces. I fully understand we just had a mini launch for the cloud pieces, but I will never be mad to see even more cloud pieces in different colors and in a new piece added to the whole cloud family. So let's get right into the cloud pieces. I have two different colors, and I do have the new cloud long sleeves as well. I will just start off with the bralette quickly. The bralette is still the same sizing as we've previously seen it. I do go back and forth between liking a medium and a large. A medium I just feel the most supported in, But again, I do have some spillage going on, but I just love how like supported I feel in it. And then a large is my more like just more true size. So I did get a medium just for this one. And again, I don't like hate it, but I do feel like it's a little bit tighter here. I just flip-flop between the sizes because it just depends if I want more support, if I want more coverage, if I want it more comfy, etc. So I would say my more true size is a large. My medium does fit, but it does feel a little bit tight here. And you do see that I do have a little bit of spillage. So just keep that in mind. That is the size that I'm wearing in this color specifically, is a medium. Again, it's not too tight where like I feel like it's uncomfortable. It's just those are the little things that I do notice. So if you are in doubt, I would say go up with your size, just because there's literally no adjustability and there's not a whole lot of stretch in these straps here, as you can see. And it is obviously shorter line as well. So that is the Cloud bralette. No changes. It's the regular schmegular Cloud bralette that we have seen literally since the Storm collection when we first saw the Cloud pieces. Obviously, we have the Bolero. Again, no changes there, and me still getting an extra, extra large because I love the slouchy fit. You guys know that I go for the extra, extra large because I like my arms to be very like slouchy. I like this to be a bit looser. Like I don't like it to be too tight of a Bolero. I have a different Bolero from Amazon that I like to be really tight, but like specifically for the Cloud ones, I like it to be more loungy, more slouchy. So you really can't go wrong. This is like the biggest thing with the Cloud pieces, other than the bralette. You really just can't go wrong with sizing because it really just depends on the way that you like your pieces to fit. So for me personally with the Bolero, I like it to fit extra lounge-like and slouchy. And so that's why I go with the double XL. However, I definitely, like if I wanted a more true and more fitted size, I would probably get a medium. But yeah, you guys will see me with this on and just kind of judge for yourself as to how you want yours. Obviously, keep in mind that the larger you go, the longer the sleeves will get, and just the looser it'll get. But overall, the material is so stretchy. So even if you did go with like a medium, like, you know, and you're a little worried about the arms and stuff like that, the material is just so incredibly forgiving. You just can't go wrong. It just really depends on more the aesthetic that you're looking for that will help you guys differentiate between what sizes to get in the Bolero. So that is the Bolero. I also realized I did not go quickly through the colors that are coming out in the Cloud pieces. This goes across the board for all the pieces. We'll be seeing mauve, almost gray, navy, and onyx black. I'm like 99% sure sitting here that mauve was in that mini drop that we saw for the Cloud, but I will confirm everything on the screen. I'll have a few comparisons as always in my free PDF. So just check that out if you guys are looking for more comparisons. But yeah, I don't know why right now I can't be like 1000% sure if we've seen mauve before, but I will confirm. So anyways, those are the colors that you're going to be seeing in all the Cloud pieces. Let's continue on with a new piece to the Cloud family, and that is the new Cloud long sleeve crop. I love that we are getting more pieces to the family, and I love that this is kind of an option that it's like, you don't quite want the Bolero, you don't quite want the full length crew neck, you don't quite want a hoodie. So this is another great option. It's cropped. It has the elastic at the bottom to taper in, and it's, you know, it gives you that coverage there. We do have the, you know, what is this? Like, you know, cuffed end? I don't know what you call this, but like we obviously have this like fitted here at the bottom. The only thing that I find though is that because I do love a baggier fit, the elastic then is baggier at the bottom. So I wish we kind of had the option, kind of like the one from Nancy's collab where it had the like adjustable elastic. I don't know if that's something that you can do with this material and design, but I think that would be really cool because I am someone who loves, again, obviously even with my Bolero, I like it to be a more oversized slouchy fit, but I do also like it to be like nicely secure around like the rib cage. So I think that's the only thing I did not love about going up to the large is that I forgot that like this would also be impacted. I mean, it didn't look bad and you can obviously just tuck it into your bra. Like there's literally no problem at all. But I'm just saying like it would be cool if there was that adjustability, but I just tuck it into my bra and we are all good. I love the look, everything like that. Like it's literally not a problem. So I personally loved the way that the large looked on me because of the slouch look that I like to go for. And so this is that almost gray color. And so I love that like finish of these colors almost has kind of like, I don't know what it's called, like a vintage vibe to it, like a, not like an acid wash, but just to have like a vintage vibe to it. I think it's really cute. And I wish I had the navy because I know Kara had sent me, I need to see if she sent me the photos or like, I can't remember how I saw it, but like that also had like a vintage finish to it. So you don't quite see it as much like on the black and the gray, but I did see it, I believe, on the blue. And so I'll show you guys. But I do love that like the colors kind of have that spin of that in this collection. So anyways, do love the cropped long sleeve. Again, I think it's a great option for like an in-between of wanting to be covered up, but and also not being full length and not having a hoodie or not having a bolero. And so I do love that. I do also have a size medium in the black. You will see a comparison between medium and large, so you guys can help decide, you know, what size you guys prefer. Like I said, medium would be my more true size technically, but then I could get a small if I wanted it more fitted. So again, you just can't go wrong with the cloud pieces in the sizing because of how stretchy the material is. And like truly, if you have still not tried the cloud pieces, it is literally a dream of a material when it comes to a more like sweatsuit material. Like it is just so incredible. It does not pill. It is the one like cottony material that I pride to say that it is 100% pill proof. I literally still have my ones from the Storm collection that I've worn so many times, washed so many times, and still absolutely no pilling. And I also love how just love how like the sizing, you just can't go wrong. Like I think that's just so amazing. The only thing I do not love about the cloud pieces is that if you have pets who shed a lot, be prepared for all of it to be attracted onto that material. Like Rex's hair is all over my cloud pieces all the time, especially when I wear the lighter colors from all the previous collections, and it's just kind of like, I just deal with it, you know? So anyways, that is the 101 on the cloud long sleeve crops. Obviously, we have the joggers coming out as well. I've talked about this many, many times when we've seen some of the cloud pieces relaunch and stuff like that and come out in new colors. But again, I will say it till I'm blue in the face. You cannot go wrong with your cloud sizing. Personally, for me, I always like to get two different sizes. I like to do small and medium. Small is for my more fitted look, and the medium is for my more slouchy look. And again, both of them fit just fine. Just obviously one is a little bit tighter than the other, ever so slightly, but nothing significant at all where it's like you can't wear, like it looks like ridiculous kind of thing. So again, it just depends on the day, depends on the vibe I'm going for, but I like to alternate what sizes I get only because of that. Obviously, you can see there's a significant difference, but honestly, as you see me try them on, there's nothing that's like crazy where it's like ridiculous. So that is the joggers. Again, no changes to these either. So the cloud pieces are still just as we love them and just as we continue to see them come out repeatedly. So that is the 101 on the cloud section of this collaboration. All right, I know I don't have this piece with me right now. I am like hoping a miracle can happen and I can get it before the collection, but I don't know if that's going to happen. And so I might need to just get in line with all of you guys and order this on Saturday. And it is the first ever denim piece that BUFFBUNNY collection has ever come out with. And it's a denim crop jacket. I know Kara is the most proud of this piece because it's, like I said, the first ever denim piece BUFFBUNNY collection has ever done. And it's a crop denim jacket, which is just also so Kara. I think when I saw her last year in December, she was just repping the denim jacket and it just looks so cute on her. And I just love that she literally said to BUFFBUNNY collection, hey, let's make a denim jacket. And it looks like a dream. The detailing on it, again, like I think that's the biggest thing about this collection is that they put so much attention to detail in some of these pieces. And this desired denim jacket, you actually see this, like, you know, very similar corset detailing through the details of the denim stitching and stuff like that. And I just think it's so pretty. I also think probably the coolest thing about this denim jacket is the fact that they have buttons on the side to like kind of cinch it in a little bit more. And so that is why I'm like just so eager to hopefully get this before the collection drops. And if not, I'm getting it when it drops with the rest of the world getting it. But I just think that's so unique and cool that I don't see often on denim jackets. And I mean, you can't help but think that this is going to be the most comfortable denim you've ever touched because it's basically going to be like, you know, workout material, but denim, you know? So I'm just so curious as to how it feels, how it fits and everything. And I can't even really tell you guys that, but I can tell you just from what I can see and what I know of, I just think it's going to be an absolutely amazing piece, and I'm so excited for it, and I really hope I can get my hands on it at whatever point. There is still fully functional buttons in the front if you want to button it up. It is crop, and it is, you know, very stretchy from what I've been told. I think the biggest thing that everyone's concerned about is like around the arms. But from what Kara has mentioned and from what I can see from the description and stuff, it is going to be very stretchy, so very, very forgiving. So I personally will be getting a large because I do want an oversized fit. Just kidding. I'm going to get a medium because I do want an oversized fit, but I also don't want it to be too big and loose. And just seeing kind of like Kara try it on in her videos, it does look like a medium would give me the kind of the look I'm going for. So I'm very torn between medium and large, but I'm going to go ahead and say a medium and then just see how that works out, and just know that even if it's like a bit more fitted than I'd like I still have that bit of forgiveness because it is a stretchy material. So we'll see. I don't know. I'm probably going to decide the day of if I get a medium or large, but I'm leaning towards the medium, just knowing that I'm not going to put anything bulky underneath. I want it to still look like it fits me right, but I still want it to be like, you know, that cute, like denim, oversized-ish, like kind of look. Like I don't want to look like it's like a tight ass uniform, like a denim uniform. You know what I mean? Like I don't want that look. I want like a chill jacket look. I don't know. I don't even know if that makes sense anymore. But it is coming out in a black denim as well as a medium wash. So I will be getting the medium wash just because I already have a black denim jacket that's similar. But I do love that there's two different options. So so bummed that I don't have it, but it's just what it is. Another jacket and just top in general that I know so many people are excited to see a comeback of, and that is the Phantom jacket. This is one of those like BBL like jackets, you know, that trend right now going around of like a BBL jacket. Like this is definitely one of those. She's so perfect in a sense that there's no hood. She's fitted. She has beautiful detailing in the front here to really like contour the body. She has the nice like flat pockets. She has the thumb holes. Like she is just perfect in so many different ways. There are no changes noted for this one. She has been around for 5 years, and the only difference that we'll see is that we just have the more like overlapping flat thumb holes happening here versus the other ones that we saw from friggin' forever ago. I mean, the Phantom jacket that I have is that like light gray color from the Rebel collection. So literally it's been a minute, you know? Overall, they did make note that this jacket is just more flexible, comfortable, brushed nylon spandex, similar to Newbury, but it's just a little bit smoother. And so this isn't quite Newbury, and it's also not like Elysium or anything, but it is like a good in-between. Like it's soft, but it's also not like as soft as Newbury and like butter, but it's also not like a performance fabric quite like Elysium or like a polyester spandex blend. So I do think it's like a perfect material to like be in the middle. It's also a full length. So if you're looking for a full length jacket, this is the one. And so it's just like a great, you know, a layering piece, a good go-to, a good staple. And I do feel like this one will go by fast. We will be seeing it in 4 different colors. We have white, Journey Dark Brown, Black, and Nebula. I will definitely be picking up the white just because I do need a new kind of like white jacket like this. But yeah, the Phantom jacket, again, one piece that I know is like a staple for Kara, will be in this collection. All right, you guys, I know we are literally just, I don't even know what mark we're at this point. I am so tired, but I'm trying to keep the energy alive, but it's literally like 9:45 p.m. and I'm just like, you know. But my excitement is so real about this accessory right here. And that is the mini Game Changer backpack. Like, can we just take a zoom in moment to appreciate the mini Game Changer? Like, it is quite literally a replica of the Game Changer backpack, but just in a medium format. Like, it is just too freaking perfect. Like, great material, great quality. Like, it's not just a mini, like, it's not just named a mini Game Changer backpack because it's mini. It's like quite literally the mirror image of the Game Changer backpack, but mini. So we do have the gunmetal metal on it as well. And so it is fully functional. It does have a mesh pocket inside, and then you can definitely fit a decent amount in here. It'll be so great to bring, you know, to the gym, on dog walks, on like, you know, errands. Like, this could literally be my purse when I like go run around and stuff like that. It does have a nice top handle here. Obviously, no laptop compartment, no food compartment, because hello, She's a mini, but it does have two fully functional side pockets here. You obviously could not fit a phone or anything like that. You would fit more of like, I don't know, like your lip chap or sanitizer or eye drops or something like that. But again, I'll insert a clip after this showing you guys how much I was able to fit and not fit in here. And then you also have a hook here where you could definitely put like a hand sanitizer, a dog poop bag, anything like that. And then we also have the option to hook it at the bottom here and kind of wear it as a backpack. You could also definitely just bring this up and you could kind of carry it like this, or you could do a crossbody. The only thing that I found with keeping it at the bottom hooks like this is that you would have to just like loosen this all the way so that this doesn't get in the way of these hooks, so you could wear it like a crossbody. But another thing that I did was like truly just like unhook it from here, take this off, and then hooked it up here so that I had more like flexibility in wearing it as a crossbody or just like over my shoulder. But overall, I think this mini game changer backpack is totally worth it. So cute and so perfect, especially with like backpacks and mini bags being the trend right now. It's just perfection, okay? Like just absolute perfection. It comes with a little dust bag as well, which is super cute, but I just see these going quick because just look at her, okay? Just look at her. She is absolute perfection. And this is the size reference to my face. And this is the size reference to my phone, just so you guys can see. But like, don't be surprised by how much you can truly fit in here. Just wait for it, okay? Final accessories here is a... Pause this video right now and tell me what you call this. Comment down below what you call this, and we'll see how close of friends we can continue to be, because this is a toque, but I know majority of you, because a lot of my GABFAM is American, is going to call this a beanie, but she is a toque, okay? And it's a toque forever. It's not a conversation. It's a toque. I feel like Kara always wears beanies, toques, whatever you want to call it. And so it was so perfect to see her come out with this in her collection. And so we do have it coming out in a few colors. We have it coming out, or just two colors actually. We have it in black and gray. I got black because I could pair it with anything. And honestly, it's just so perfect with the colder weather coming up here. And so nothing much to note on the beanie or the toque, as I would say, other than it is a rib texture. And then we obviously have the embroidery of BUFFBUNNY collection here. And yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say she's anything crazy where she has like a fleece lining or anything where it's going to keep your head super warm. But I do think she's more of like a style hat more than anything. So that is the BB beanie. And then last but not least, we have some butter headbands coming out. We have it coming out just in black. And then we also have the scrunchies, which are made of the Newbury fabric. So we have the headbands in butter, scrunchies in Newbury, and it's coming out in dark journey brown, or sorry, journey dark brown, vanity, wrath red, and nebula. So that, you guys, is the full 7 collection in collaboration with Kara Corey. Again, huge congratulations, Kara, on this incredible collection. I truly loved just about everything, and I am so impressed by the detail, the attention to detail, the attention to, you know, how much you wanted everybody to love something from this collection, and the mix and matchability of everything here, and the different purposes that you incorporated in this collection. It just truly is so amazing. And again, just congratulations. And just, I'm so happy for you. And I just love this collection. Again, I truly think that this is one that will be remembered for a long time, not just because it is a collaboration with you, but also because it is a very amazing fall vibe. And like I said before, I do think that this is going to be one very memorable fall collection that BUFFBUNNY collection has done, because there's just so many great things about it, not only for the time of the year, but again, just like how versatile and functional and aesthetic so many of these pieces are, and the dark colors and, you know, everything about that. And so love this collection. I hope you guys are excited about it too. Don't forget, you guys can download the free PDF down below. If you guys have any additional questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me over on Instagram or comment down below. I'm here to help you guys to feel really good about your guys' purchases coming up on October 7th at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time for the Sevens collection by Cara Corey and Buff Bunny collection. Don't forget, I do have a giveaway happening over on my Instagram as well. So if you guys want a chance to win a $50 gift card, you guys can enter it there. I do also do a monthly giveaway for everyone who does choose to use the code GABS at checkout to save 10% off and directly support me and my family. And I just can't wait to see everyone's reaction and what everyone gets from this collection. We definitely are going to be talking about this for a minute to see what everyone gets and what they think about it once they do receive their packages. Again, as always, I thank you guys so much for supporting me of being a Buff Bunny Collection athlete. I am coming up on my anniversary here with Buff Bunny Collection. It's always around the time of the fall collection that I do my renewal. So I haven't quite signed it yet, but I know it's coming up quickly here. So regardless of what happens with me after this video, I do want to thank you guys so much for just making this opportunity an opportunity for me. It has quite literally changed my life, and I always get a little bit choked up talking about it because I would have never imagined my life and just the opportunity of being a content creator to be involved with such an incredible company. And so I thank you guys so much for the opportunity. It's because your guys' support and watching my videos, using my code, interacting with me on Instagram, that I get to do all that I get to do with this company. And so regardless of what happens with, this conversation with the company coming up here soon, I thank you guys so much and I love you guys dearly for everything. And again, congratulations, Cara. It is incredible to see literally when I first met you, how many years ago at a Santa Monica meetup that Buff Bunny Collection was having, and just seeing how close we've gotten, and just to see this baby of yours, this collaboration. And so anyways, this video is so long. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point because it's so late, but I got you guys this collection in, just making sure you guys are good. So again, don't hesitate to reach out to me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Happy shopping. Bye.